again, everyone, and welcome back to a quick 15-minute burst of inspiration from our team here at Cruise1st. Now, you hear us talking all the time about India's magical golden triangle of Delhi, Agra and Jaipur, and the wonder of our curated escorted tour to see this fascinating region up close. Now, the chance to wonder at the majesty of the Taj Mahal, as well as drinking in the crazy activity and fascinating pace of life of these cities, is just magical. Now, on this offer, we're teaming the Golden Triangle Tour with a part of the world that fascinates so many for its extremes and modernity, the Emirates. Now, we have dates for this 16-night trip running from October this year through to March in next year. And I'm going to give you prices for all of those dates, but our main feature will be the 29th of November departure, where we fly first from the UK out to Delhi in India. Now, from your arrival at the airport, be prepared to be wowed on a fully escorted 6-night escorted tour. Here's Adi Bajaj from your tour host, Perfect Travels, with a taste of the Golden Triangle.
Namaste everyone. Welcome to the Golden Triangle journey of India. First, you arrive in the beautiful city of New Delhi, the capital city of India, inspired by the British Empire. We've got two parts in Delhi. One is the Old Delhi and the New Delhi. New Delhi being the capital, Old City being inspired by the great Mughal Empire and the Persian architecture, as you can see. You get arrived with a traditional Indian welcome, and at the airport in Delhi, from there your journey will begin. Day number 2, you go to the Old City, which is called Old Delhi. Over here we have a place called the Chandni Chowk, where we take a rickshaw ride in the spice markets. We go to Agra and go to the beautiful en route Agra's Red Fort. It's a red fortress, one of the Mughal Empire's finest architectures of the 1630. The architecture on it is actually called Pietra Dura. You see the Red Fort and enjoy the beautiful magnificence of the great Mughal Empire. The same day, you will also go for a sunset and a sunrise tour of Taj. There are 2 Taj Mahal tours we have included in this package, just to make sure you guys get the best of India's best. The Taj Mahal tour, as you can see, a monument made in 1631 by the great Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. You see the finest architecture, having 20,000 people built it all. Over there, we also visit the Gandhi's Memorial. As you can see, a picture of the first Prime Minister, Lady Indira Gandhi. That's the Gandhi's Memorial, where we see that fantastic first ruling that actually started from there. In Agra, we also visit the marble factory, which is actually local artisans who belong to the families of the masterpiece Taj Mahal itself, whose great-great-grandfathers had built the monument. They today are working in the beautiful factories in Agra. The next stop of the 3 cities of Golden Triangle is the Pink City, Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan state of India. We witnessed the fantastic Hawa Mahal, which is actually a palace of winds, having intricate 250 windows. This right here, as you can see, is the Amber Fortress, also known as the Amber Fort. It's a fortress on top of a hill, which is the Amber Hill in Jaipur's outskirts. Over here, we hop on to royal elephants and we take a journey uphill to witness some of the finest architecture of the Mughal Empire. A palace and a fort and a museum complex inside. It's absolutely stunning. After that, we come back to New City of Delhi, and this is the last leg of your Golden Triangle. New Delhi city has got these fantastic Persian tombs, which was one of the first in India. Some underground stepwells, as you can see right there, which is called the Agra Saint Ki Baoli. And how can we forget the Red Fortress of Delhi as well, which was the British Empire's residence when they were in Delhi. It's a fantastic Golden Triangle tour filled with colors, people, life, monuments, and not to forget the charm of old India. Over here you can see some glimpses of the entire tour, whether it may be the elephant rides in Jaipur in these royal elephants, or whether it may be our fantastic deluxe coaches which are there at your service the moment you arrive at the international airport in Delhi. We have our guides and a helper will be traveling with you along with the driver as well. Everyone has one-to-one interaction with the guide, a more personalized touch throughout the journey of this fantastic 3 cities that makes the beautiful Golden Triangle of India. A beautiful hands-on Indian experience, and I do look forward for seeing you in India very soon. Thanking you so much for your time. Namaste.
Do you know, I could watch that 100 times in a row. I've been to some of these parts of India and they are the most incredible. I know I've told you about it many, many times before, but do it, because honestly, it's so life-affirming, it's so wonderful, it's so dizzying, there's just so much going on. You will absolutely love it. And of course, you're fully escorted and looked after all of the way. And I've said this many times as well, but most of the adventure on that journey, or as much of the adventure, will be your journeys going from one place to another, because you will see the most fascinating sights. I guarantee it. Now, when we end the escorted tour, we're taking another flight there for part 2 of our holiday, which is flying from Delhi over to Dubai in the Emirates. Now, we're starting our trip there with a night in a hotel before we cruise. So we'll just have a quick look at Dubai. Of course, it's all about the biggest, tallest, strongest, fastest in Dubai, isn't it? It's the playground of the millionaires and the billionaires. It's where they go and visit their money, isn't it? But you've got a night there as well, and a hotel included in this offer before we cruise. And we're cruising on one of the latest additions to the MSC fleet. I've lost count of how many there are in the MSC fleet right now. They are coming at us left, right and centre, but Euribia is absolutely beautiful. Very, very grand indeed. You saw that huge Galleria there. And if you love dining, you will love the MSC ships as well, because whether you dine every single night main dining, or whether you treat yourself to some of those speciality options, you are going to, one, love the food. The food is fantastically prepared, very, very nice indeed. But moreover, the service as well. The service on board with MSC, considering you pay no gratuities whatsoever, they're all factored into your cruise price. The service on board is amazing. There's a really, really good atmosphere. And you're going to love this as well, because it's a bit of a cruise of adventure. Of course, we're going to be cruising around the Emirates. So to all intents and purposes, this is a little bit like an exploration cruise for a lot of people. The places that we're going to, maybe they are unfamiliar to you. This is certainly an unfamiliar part of the world to me, and I would love to see it as well, because again, you hear a lot about it, but seeing it, there's no kind of substitute for actually seeing it. Of course, when we return back to the ship of an evening, a wide range of different entertainment on offer in the evening, from the big production shows to the live entertainment that goes on around the ship. The lounges and bars are very, very exciting. There's always a bit of a party going on somewhere of an evening if you want to, but if you want just somewhere quiet to disappear to, you certainly can as well. Fantastic wine selection on board. But for me, it's about just the enjoyment of being on a cruise. You've just had a very, very busy kind of assault on the senses in terms of your wonderful Indian Golden Triangle adventure. And this is your chance, if you want to, on the cruise, to just chill out, relax and drink in the actual destinations that you're going to. You're going to be on board for 7 nights on this cruise, and of course we're coming out of Dubai and into Qatar, which Doha, of course, lots of us know a bit more about it thanks to the World Cup, but fascinating forts and markets to go and visit. Then we go into Bahrain, into Manamar. Again, this is a place of wild contrasts as well. Wildlife parks and safaris and forts and lots of things to see and do. Abu Dhabi is probably one of the main attractions on this itinerary. Of course, you've got things like Ferrari World there. You can take a desert safari. There are lots and lots of different adventures in these places. And then Sabani Yas Island, which is going to seem a bit like paradise, quiet paradise compared to the other busy cities we've been to. Back into Dubai, and that's where we then fly back to the UK. So it's a pretty incredible offer, I have to tell you. Really, really lovely package. You've got a nice range of contrasts included in your adventure as well. Here's the whole adventure laid out for you. Remember, on your Golden Triangle tour, you will be there at the Taj Mahal, as well as touring old and new Delhi and seeing the pink city of Jaipur as well. Then at the end of that tour, flying to Dubai for that wonderful cruise on MSC Euribia across the Emirates, which is going to be very, very interesting indeed. I would love to hear your adventures at the end of this as well. Now, we've got a range of different dates, and I'll show you the prices for all the dates in just a moment. But let's focus first on this 29th of November. Includes the flights, includes the Golden Triangle tour, your night in Dubai, plus the 7-night cruise on MSC Euribia and your flight back from Dubai. Let's show you the price tag because it really is good. If you are looking for adventure tailored holidays, I mean, listen, you could spend this kind of budget on a bespoke and tailored holiday for a couple of weeks around France very, very easily indeed. So actually, if you consider that you're traveling to India, a fully escorted tour there, then you've got all the flights included, and we've done all of the arranging for you. So when you either put your deposit down today of £199 each, or pay the whole thing right now, every penny of that is protected. Every one of those arrangements are made like little ducks in a row, so you don't have to worry about a thing, which is great. Let's have a look at upgrade prices in terms of the cruise itself. Now remember, the cruise is 7 out of the 16 nights that you've got here. So you've got ocean view, you've got balcony prices, and then of course you've got the very, very exclusive yacht club price there as well on your screen, the ship within a ship concept, of course, which is amazing, like your business class upgrade. Talking of upgrading as well, if you want to add drinks to your cruise part of this holiday, the premium extra drinks package on this one is just £32 per person per day. So if you want to add that, again, talk to the team and add it when you book your cruise. Call us right now, 0800 953 4700. Now, we did mention that there are other dates as well as this one running from November through to March in next year, and I've got a selection of those to show you as well, and indeed the prices. The prices are not wildly different, to be honest with you. So you could start off 2025 by taking this adventure on the 10th of January from 2499, or maybe go a little bit later, 7th of February. Again, good time to head out to India actually, 2599 for the February date there, 7th, and then we've got the 7th of March, which is 2699. Now, if you've got any questions whatsoever, look, that 10th of January date, very, very popular already. The yacht club sold out on that, which shows me it's a busy, busy cruise already. But if you've got any questions about any of those, of course, all you need to do is pick up the phone and speak to our team, 0800 953 4700. The funny thing about cruise and an adventure like this is it feels like a really lovely safe haven and safe environment as well, because remember, when you on this one, the escorted tour in India looks after you there. It's air-conditioned vehicles, it's small groups, it's guided tours, it's someone with you all of the way through. It's your accommodation and everything sorted along the way, which is really, really good. And then, of course, you go from that safe haven to another one of the cruise where once you're on a cruise ship, that's it. Everything is sorted, everything is there, you know where you are. So it just makes a holiday pretty effort-free. And you come back from that holiday saying, do you know what? I feel like I've seen the world after that holiday. And I think that's what's most important. Lots of us are doing the same holiday year after year after year. And if it's ready for you to kind of shake things up a little bit, then an adventure like this would be perfect. Any questions? 0800 953 4700. I've run out of time again, but we'll be back in just seconds with more fabulous offers. See you later.